Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription and share the channel too as well. Yes, today's topic, living in Brazil and Nigerians are not bad people. Nigerians are not bad people. The reason why I'm on this topic was because of some incident that happened in Mozambique, and let me let me simply say this. Okay, before we continue, like I promised, I said I will be I will be vlogging and then bringing you some videos about the cheap car that I bought recently. Yes, I was before using what do you call it, a different car, and I sold that one, and then I bought some cheaper car. Okay, during that vlog, I'm going to talk more and then explain more, and also give you guys the reason why I sold my other car and then bought a cheaper car. Then I'm going to do a special vlog on that one. So I'm here to simply talk a little bit about Nigerians not being bad people. I am simply from Ghana. Okay, a lot of people might be thinking maybe I'm from Nigeria, but I am simply a Ghanaian. I'm from Ghana, and yes, and this is why I am here to also talk a little bit about this issue. First of all, there is. Uh, I'm going to share a screen with you guys. Hello, Joseph Quay. I see you. Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Foley. Yes, I'm doing super great, and I hope you are also doing fantastic. Yes, thank you so much for always looking forward to see my video. Joseph Quay, I see you too as well. How is your location, Joseph Quay? I miss, mentioning my gun names. Joseph Quay. Yeah, Quay. Quickly, yeah, I miss the names. Yeah, Jamil. Hello, I see you too, Jamil. Jamil is Jamil. Okay, so it's Jamil. Okay, the name is Jamil. Yes, I'm going to share some, some interesting. Let me just say, there is a website which they call it Nairaland. And on Nairaland website, you will see more stories about what's going on in Africa too as well. There was a link that one of my viewer shared on my Telegram platform, showing us what happened to a Nigerian lady who traveled for business to Mozambique. Okay, for most of you who don't know Mozambique, Mozambique is one of the African countries which simply speaks Portuguese, and they are in the south of Africa. Yes, so I'm going to share the screen, and then so that you can also have you can also see what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so this is it. This was the link the viewer shared on my he shared this link on my Telegram group, and I decided to do a video about it and also talk a little bit about it. If possible, I will also invite any one of you to come and also share your mind or share what you also think about this. Okay, so this lady is called Pamela Adia. Adie is a Nigerian name. She's from Nigeria. Okay, so this was what happened. I left Lagos to Mozambique last week. I planned to be there for about a week and return to Nigeria, as I always do before travel. I researched travel and visa requirements. What I found for citizens of Nigeria is that we can get visa on arrival. So that was what she came across when she was planning her business trip to Mozambique. So let's go on. This is another part of it. In fact, I couldn't find any information on Mozambique embassy or consulate in Nigeria, which led me to believe there isn't any. The logistic officer and travel agent found the same information that I did. Nigerians get visa on arrival. That is what she said. She says she was given information from the travel agency who normally helps her too as well. They were given this information too as well that Nigerians can simply travel to Mozambique visa on arrival after she also made her own research apart from the travel agency. So let's see what happened. She said, my boss even wrote a letter confirming my employment, including a return ticket and hotel reservation, confirming confirmation directly from the hotel, all paid for. I was ready to go. Well, that was until I got to Mozambique after 22 hours flight time with Fly Ethiopia. Okay, so this lady traveled with Ethiopia Airline to Mozambique. Or it's called Fly to Ethiopia. I don't know if it is the same as Ethiopia Airline. I only know Ethiopia Airline. I don't know if there is some other one which called Fly Ethiopia. All right, let's continue. The immigration officer asked for my passport, hotel, and return ticket. I provided those. Then she asked me for my visa. I didn't understand why she was asking me for that when everything we searched said visa on arrival. She insisted that yes, I'll get visa on arrival, but let's continue here. I will have to provide a letter of invitation. I ask where, who the letter was to come from. She said it has the immigration officer said she had she said it has to come from the Mozambique embassy in my country inviting me. That's crazy. How can an embassy invite ordinary person who is just going for a business? I think maybe the immigration officer herself doesn't know what she's doing at the airport. So guys, help me share this video. Okay, help me share this video because it's very very important, and also most of us Africans are going through this kind of problem within our African continent itself. So let's continue. Her English wasn't really great, so I often ask her to repeat her question, which I think angered her. But nowhere did it state that it all our research, with all our research, we didn't see that information anywhere. So I told her that she insisted that I need the letter, otherwise I couldn't enter. So I asked if there was an address she could provide. She didn't. I asked if there is a website that shows this requirement. She didn't. So how was I to find this information if she couldn't show me? She then showed me a sample of the letter, which I couldn't understand because it was in Portuguese. That was that's all she said. That's all she did. Next thing, she put my passport aside and asked me to wait. So after, in Mozambique, they speak Portuguese, okay, guys? In Mozambique, they speak Portuguese, they don't speak English. So most definitely, when you get to those places, your chances of coming across somebody who speaks English is very slim, okay? And it's just like coming to Brazil, okay? It's just like coming to Brazil. When you come to Brazil, it is quite difficult for you to come across people who speak simple English, okay? Because here too we speak Portuguese, and most of these Portuguese-speaking countries, majority don't speak English at all, okay? They simply speak Portuguese. So in Mozambique, I guess she landed in that kind of situation Okay, so let's continue. She said the lady says she should just wait aside. And then what did she say? I asked her what what I was waiting for. She angrily just said, "Wait." So I stepped aside. After a few minutes, a man appeared, took my passport, and asked me for the same letter. His English was better, so we communicated. I explained the same thing again. All information online says visa on arrival. He said, "Yeah, that's why I should have asked someone who has been to Mozambique before. How? This is strictly nonsense. This is what strictly nonsense. The whole country, Mozambique. You don't have a website which which can help people who want to go there for businesses and tourism and all that information, but rather they have to look for somebody who has been there to give them information. How can you come across somebody who has been to Mozambique, especially in the west of Africa? Who goes to Mozambique? I personally, I have never ever come across anybody when I was living back in Ghana. I have never ever come across anybody who who was traveling to Mozambique or even Cape Verde, which is Cape Verde, which is even West African country. I have never come across anybody going to that place. So how possible can she get somebody, or how possible can she know somebody who has been to Mozambique to give her information? That's critically and very stupid. Very stupid. A whole immigration saying this. This is really nonsense. This is why I always say that Africans we hate each other, blacks we hate each other to the limit that any like any simple situation that can be solved, we can just make it look so nasty, and then we can simply take advantage on each other for so many crazy reasons. I'll come back to that. Okay, so let's continue. For a country trying to promote tourism, that's a shitty thing to say, and even shitty travel policy. What happens to people like me who know no one like that? This was what I just said. How can she? How can she know somebody? I have been to South Africa so many times when I was in West Africa, but I have never come across any Ghanaian or any West African or any West African traveling to Mozambique. It's just like my first time coming to Brazil, I've never heard or come across any Ghanaian coming to Brazil at that time. So if Brazil should tell me that I should get somebody who has come to Brazil before, it will sound very stupid. You are a whole country with embassy and diplomats. So why can't you just simply create a website where people can get a legit information? Okay, this is why I always say it's not good to do what? It's not good to always go on Wikipedia. Wikipedia can fuck your life up. Okay, so let's continue. Where was I? Here. He said he's sorry, but that's their policy. I asked, what can what can be done? And he said nothing because it takes 1 month to get this letter. And since I don't have it, I'd have to go back to my country. Just like that. Then he left my passport, came back a few minutes later to ask if I had any luggage. I said yes, one suitcase. This was when I knew things were getting serious. I asked the woman again if there was anything I could do to solve the problem. She didn't respond or even look at me, but she took pictures of my passport pages and what return ticket, which is RT ticket, hotel reservation, and COVID test results with her phone. I don't know if she sent it to someone, but I peeped at her phone, when I peeped at her phone, it looked like a WhatsApp message. Then she kept her phone down for about 15 minutes and checked again, then called another staff. That person escorted me to get my luggage, and I still asked her if there was anything I could do. She said that's their policy and cannot enter. I cannot enter if I don't have this letter. So there I was in the airport, no internet, no way of reaching the outside world, and no information on how to solve this problem. I ask if I can use anyone's phone to let my people waiting for me know what was happening. They just asked me to follow them. We entered a waiting hall. That was when an officer from the airline appeared and gave me a new boarding pass. I look at it, and it was an economy class ticket. I told him I travel business class, so why was I given an economy class ticket? He said I didn't have a choice in the matter. He told me that my passport will return to me when I arrived Lagos. Like I was some kind of criminal. Yeah, of course, you feel like some kind of criminal. The way they are treating you, most definitely you will feel like a criminal. They are not allowing you to do anything as if, yes, you did something wrong, which you didn't do anything wrong. They could have make it very simple, help you out, give you some information, help you to fill some forms, see to your contact that you have in Mozambique, then they can solve this problem. Okay. The plane I came in was about to return and I was to get on it, but I didn't want to leave without letting anyone know that, without anybody know what happened. So one of the officers agreed to let me use his phone. I called someone in Mozambique to let them know and to let my boss know. Then they escorted me to the plane. The flight attendant saw me and asked what happened. I told her, and when I showed her my new economic class boarding pass, she asked me to pick my business class seat. I like. Okay. That was the silver lining in my ordeal. I was so touched by her kindness because she didn't have to. But she could see my disappointment and sadness and anger and probably thought to make it a bit more manageable for me. So I resolved that whenever I can, I will fly, yeah, Ethiopia. All right. She says she's going to continue flying with Ethiopian Airlines despite what happened because of the kindness of the flight attendant. Okay, when I got back to Addis, which is Addis Ababa, the airport, okay, the city, capital city of Ethiopia, I wasn't allowed to leave the airport because they wouldn't release my passport despite the 12-hour layover. They made me sleep on a metal chair in the airport overnight. Such inhumane treatment for someone who isn't a fugitive. That was so unnecessary. That that was what happened to her in Addis Ababa. That was what happened to her when she got to Ethiopia. Okay, but anyway, that's what happens to anybody who is being deported. Normally, they treat you like a criminal. Because I personally have been through 3 or 4 deportations way back. Okay, way back. That was how I returned after a pointless journey over 3 days. Now I don't know if this was personal or if this is the treatment they give Nigerians or anything like that. I don't know, but it's unfair and unwise to have a policy that people find out after they have arrived or by being lucky enough to know someone who has traveled there before and knows of their policy. This is such a diplomatic failure and a very poor tourism policy. As I type this, I haven't been able to find a Twitter handle for Mozambican government Such information should not be something only a privileged few have, unless they they are internationally not making information public to prevent certain unsuspected people from entering their country. It makes absolutely no sense. As it stands now, if I wanted to visit Mozambique again, I have no idea how to proceed or how to get that letter. Imagine the number of people like me who they have turned back. Imagine if my life depends on making this trip, or I plan to go somewhere else after Maputo. Anyway, I wish I could give you information on how to prevent this from happening to you, but I can't, and that's the most frustrating thing about all this. All I can say for now is don't go to Mozambique. They are not friendly at all, at least not to people like me. The worst part is that I don't know where to file the complaint for this injustice. Yes, meted on me. What I have now is social media to sound the alarm and to warn others who might have to visit their God-forsaken country, Mozambique. All right. So this was what happened. This was what happened to the lady. Thank you so much, Mr. Foley. Thank you so much. So this was what happened. I read that story yesterday. It was really sad. Yes, it was a very sad. What do you call it? Sad. I appreciate the info you are providing about Brazil. Yes, thank you so much. And whenever you need more information, just let me know. My Instagram handle is there from Africa to South America, Telegram too as well. You can call me and get in touch with me, and I can give you more information. I'm even here today to also share with you how to search for apartment if you are traveling to Brazil and you want to live in specific areas. I'm going to teach you guys how to look for it too as well. But this particular issue was really bothering me since yesterday. I couldn't sleep after reading what happened to the Nigerian lady. Dear Africans, dear Africans, this nonsense must stop in this 2022. This nonsense must what? Must stop. You cannot simply discriminate against Nigerians like that. You cannot simply think all Nigerians are the same. You understand? If one of you Nigerians are misbehaving, it doesn't mean that all the Nigerians are like that. You understand what I'm saying? That is why we have systems which simply separate the good from the bad. If we have systems like this, we are supposed to leave the system to work on its own. The lady had her return ticket, hotel reservation, everything. And when she got there, this was what she this was her faith. Guys, this is really bad. Let me read some comments here. Even in countries like Thailand, where it's death penalty for drugs, you will find a Nigerian trying to sell drugs. Yes, but guys, that is that person. You understand what I'm saying? That is what that person. We shouldn't make it look like the whole of Nigerians are like that. You understand? Yeah, Noah A. Abdi. Yes, I see you from Argentina. Oh, that's fantastic. How is Argentina? Are you loving Argentina? Yes, so guys, we shouldn't do that. Let me send some what do you call it? Some link. If you want to join, you can simply join this conversation, guys. When you want to join, you can simply join the conversation. Yes. So I have the link over there. Yes, we have. In Ghana, we always welcome people. We always welcome people in Ghana. But I don't, I have a very hard time understanding why do we Africans are quick to make some group of people look like one kind of. Let me see, Supreme Leader, you are right. It's not all about Nigerians, but we must admit it is the culture for a lot of Nigerians to do bad things in other countries. They are the only Africans with a bad reputation global. Everything I travel, anytime I travel abroad, police ask me where I am from. When they find out I am not Nigerian, they let me go. Yes, it is true. You are right. But the thing is, I think, I think, like within our continent, Africa, we shouldn't quickly draw conclusions about some group of people. You understand what I'm saying? Because uh, we are all Africans. Okay, we are all Africans. You cannot simply discriminate against your own fellow African, and we shouldn't quickly draw conclusions. You understand? Because the thing is, most of them are businessmen too as well. Most of them are businessmen and businesswomen. For example, when you come to my country, Ghana, I lived in a place in Accra called Adabraka. Okay, in Adabraka, we have a lot of Nigerians doing stationary businesses. You understand? A lot of what Nigerians doing stationary businesses. You understand? So it is like we always have to try and then give them the chance to see who they are. You understand? We shouldn't simply draw conclusions because look, there are a lot of good ones. There are a lot of good Nigerian people. You understand what I'm saying? There are a lot of good Nigerian people. And as an African, we should always give each other the chance to do what? To demonstrate what we are. You understand? Because of what? Is the reason why we have what do you call it? We have forces in a country. We have police officers, we have military, we have narcotics, we have all these kind of organs. You understand? So we as an individuals, we shouldn't take some things personal and then use that hunger that we had from other or what we have seen the world is saying about Nigerians, then we will simply draw conclusion about them. There are a lot of educated Nigerian people. Trust me, there are a lot of professional Nigerian people too as well. You understand? But the few ones who are creating the problems, they are the reason why the world is saying that Nigerians are like that. But okay, we should just forget about the outside world. Let's deal with the whole situation within Africa. You understand? Like we should deal with the situation within Africa. They are Africans like us. You understand? So we should just why don't we just give them the chance so that the ones who really want to show what they have, we give them the chance to do so. We have seen a lot of news, like what you said about in Thailand and all that. I have seen a lot of in Malaysia. I have seen a lot of news like this. In China, I have seen a lot of news like this. In Singapore, I have seen a lot of news like this. You understand? But it doesn't give me we shouldn't just give them that kind of label. You understand? All of them like that. You understand? If you've seen the story that I read about a lady, she was going there for a business. She was only going there for a business. Yes, yes, it is true. It is true. Like I said, that is why I'm saying because of some few bad nuts, all are being classified like that. But we shouldn't allow this thing to happen within Africa. Because if we say, because if we say, let me read some comments. Every time I travel abroad, police ask me where I am from. When they find out I am not Nigerian, they let me go. Africans are always targeted abroad because of bad reputation of Nigerian. We must stand up and not condemn it. Yes, you are right. You are right. You are right. But like I always say, the bad ones, if they are caught, they should be dealt with. You understand? But we shouldn't allow the media to make all the Nigerians look bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, in Ghana, I live in Accra. In Accra, there is a place called Adabraka in Accra. And when you come to Adabraka, we have a lot of Nigerians there, but most of them are businessmen and women. They deal into stationery stuffs. They bring books, cartridges, toners, and all that to come and sell in Ghana. You understand what I'm saying? So what about that? Do we have to judge those people too as well? You understand? So most definitely, not because most of them cause problems outside, then therefore all of them are like that. You understand? I'm saying this because we are Africans. Okay, we are what? We are Africans, and we should try to control. We should try to control this thing. They are part of us. You understand? Nigerians are called Africans, so they are part of us as Africans. You understand what I'm saying? So we shouldn't do what? We shouldn't classify all of them like, oh, they are all like that. You understand? Let me read some comments here. When people from a country, let me see. Uh, when people from a country is at committing crimes, the world tends to put all of the citizens of that country in the same bag. It is so unfortunate. Yes, it is super unfortunate. It's super, super unfortunate. You understand? So it is a big problem. So we as an Africans, we shouldn't look at what the world is saying. You understand? But rather, they are part of us already. So what we have to do is we should just handle the whole thing. We shouldn't give them label them like that. Let me see here. Life in wisdom. African millennium. Exactly. This time, I don't agree with Supreme Leader. He wants us to have kiddie gloves. No impact, all African reputation. So we must be outspoken and shame them. You are right. Life and wisdom. I know. I know. I know. Like I said, there is a lot of what? There is a lot of there is a lot of informations that we like. You come on Facebook, you see most of the arrested cases, criminal cases, offenses from Africa is all from what? Nigeria, 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 Nigeria. But like I said, we shouldn't let it look like they are all criminals. You understand what I'm saying? Because of uh if we make them look like that, what are we trying to stand for as Africans? In the UK, Africans are targeted blindly because of the Jamaicans. Okay, that is what somebody says. B says in the UK, Africans are targeted blindly because of Jamaicans. And when you come to the South of America or Central America, you don't hear any bad thing about Jamaicans. You don't hear any bad thing about Jamaicans. The Caribbeans, they welcome each other, like simple and easy. Okay, let me see. No, I admit, let me read African Millennials comment here. No, I admit Nigerian stars good at making money. Yeah, motivated than most. True. Okay, this one. Let me see this one too. True. You won't find Ghanaian, South African, or any other African country mafia in a foreign country. I'm from Nigeria. How do I go about coming to Brazil? Yes. You have to try as much as you can, check the requirement, and also see the kind of visa that you need first. Because each and every single visa has its own requirement, whether it's business, tourist, and all that, all has its requirement. Let me read here. Joseph Kwe. As for mafia Nigerian group in Italy, it's very crazy. Some got arrested by Italian police last week. Actually, you are right. 419. Yeah, it's another code in West Africa that we use. The are Ghanaians confused as Nigerians in Europe. How to get the temporary residency permit of Brazil, student and work. Yeah, it is quite simple to get a residency if you are studying in Brazil or you working working permit. You can simply get working permit if you are even a refugee. They will give you a working permit because here they don't give you money. They don't give you place to sleep if you are a refugee. They will rather give you a working permit for you to go and work and take care of yourself. Okay, let me see. African Millennium says passport checking. Wadamaya got in trouble there though. He was in Nigeria. Wadamaya Wadamaya is promoting Wadamaya is promoting Africa. So when he goes through something, he should deal with it. Yes, Wadamaya says he's promoting Africa. So whenever he goes through something, he should deal with it. Yes, he should deal with it. Yes, because he says he's promoting Africa. So when 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 something like this happens, we expect him to deal with it. He shouldn't complain because he's a Pan African. But I say he's a Pan African. So whenever he goes through this, he shouldn't be surprised. That's part of the Pan Africanism. Yes, he says he's a Pan African. So not only him, haven't you seen what there is one Kenyan YouTuber, she's called African Tigress. She went through hell. When she traveled to Zimbabwe, she went through hell in Zimbabwe. You know, that is why, yes, KD, I see you. That is why I always say, we should always say the truth, guys. When it comes to Africa, there is too much wickedness in Africa. But the YouTubers, they will tell you the truth. If we will come, we are telling you the truth. The people attack us that why are we lying about the truth? Yeah, Wadamaya uses Ghanaian passport. Okay, so let me see here. Foley says, Supreme, you must do a live show on how to obtain residency in Brazil so that we can ask more questions. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to do that. And I have to prepare one particular day within the week or maybe within the weekend. I think weekend, we have a lot of people not working, a whole lot of people free and all that. Then we can talk more about the residency thing and all that. Yes, then I can give you guys more information. But getting residency permit here in Brazil is not an issue. Once you are in, possibility of you getting a residency permit, it's not an issue at all. It can take time, but finally you will get your residency permit. And also, uh, I have to also remind you guys here, you don't go through immigration hassle like other countries where if you go, the immigration will chase you, give you harder time, maybe if possible deport you and all that. Here, all these things doesn't happen. Here they give you enough time for you to do what? To decide on how you want to get your residency permit and all that. And many people come in. It takes them time, but finally they get their residency permits too as well. Now let me see. So as a refugee, having a working permit can travel outside Brazil and move freely. No, you can't. Before you can, but now you can't. Before you can travel freely, but now you can't. Anybody who wants to join the stream, the conversation about Nigerians being seen bad people, please click the link at the comment section. There is a link. Click it and join and tell me your mind. Why should we always think that way about Nigerians? Do you also think like that, like other Africans? How do you see Nigerians? You personally, how do you see Nigerians? I I personally, I don't see Nigerians to be bad people, even though I have seen a lot of bad stories happening happening about most Nigerians. You understand? But I don't consider Nigerians to be like that because all depends on the kind of individual you come across to. You come across. You understand? If you come across somebody, a bad Nigerian, he's a bad Nigerian. So there is a possibility. I have no issue with Nigerians, but I do like making fun of them because they are my brothers. Yes, I have always loved Nigerians. Even when I was back in Ghana, I had a lot of Nigerian friends who were very very nice. And when I don't have when I don't have money, they help me a lot. Seriously. Oh, I had a lot of Nigerian friends when I was in Ghana, and they were very helpful and very supportive guys. Yes, if you have a Nigerian friend, tell me about it. They are very nice. Seriously, unless you don't have one. Yes, unless maybe you don't have a Nigerian friend. But if you have a Nigerian friend, you confirm what I'm saying. They are very nice people, very supportive. Like I said, when I was in Ghana, I had a lot of Nigerian friends and they were very nice. I had one guy, I had one Nigerian guy who always come to my place. He come and then spend time with me throughout the day, like from morning to evening. He has a what do you call it, stationery shop, and he has workers in the stationery shops, and then he leave them and then come hang around with me. Yes, yes. Black magic is real. Okay. Black magic in Africa is real. A whole lot of people simply don't believe. When we come on YouTube, we talk about this kind of black magic thing. A whole lot of people keep on laughing at us that we 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 are we are exaggerating, but those things are not real and stuff like that. But if you have had some kind of experience with black magic, you understand what I'm saying. My Nigerians being kicked out of Dubai. Yes, I heard that story too as well. I heard that story too as well. Guys, I have the link over there. So if you want to join and also tell us what you think about Nigerians and what is your experience with Nigerians, you can simply click the link and then join so that you share your experience with us about Nigerians too as well. Because I personally, I don't see Nigerians to be any bad people. It's just that they have some few bad nuts within them which are causing a lot of problems. You understand? But most of the Nigerian people are very nice people because I had a lot of Nigerian friends. Even here in Brazil, I know a lot of nice Nigerian people. There is a restaurant where I go to eat. It's a Nigerian restaurant. I go there, I eat, and then I pay them later. You understand what I'm saying? I go to a restaurant, I eat. Sometimes I even order the food. They bring me the food. I pay the money later. You understand? Yes, yeah. A whole lot of people don't like people who are not from Africa. mostly they don't believe that black magic exists. A whole lot of people who are not from Africa believe they don't believe that black magic exists, but it's something that exists so much, so much. Let me see. Some cast spell on you. Yes, I am a victim. Okay, I am a victim. I am a victim of a spell. I was being so. This is my story about a spell. Let me tell you guys about the spell that was being casted on me when I went to Africa. Okay, so ever since I came to Africa, sorry, ever since I came to Brazil, let me read here. I I heard that some African Americans are leaving Africa because it is not what they had expected it to be. Yes, a lot of them, a lot of them. Look, in numbers, like in numbers, a lot of African Americans are running away from Africa because it wasn't what Wadamaya told them. It wasn't what Wadamaya said it was. Because Wadamaya made it clear that when they go there, they're going to be treated as kings and queens, and they will get to buy a land, they can build their houses, they can invest. But they are living in numbers. So let me see. Yeah, Luan Lopez. Yes, I see you. I know. Where are you talking from? I guess you are talking from Bahia. Yes, say no to racism. I see you. Hi, bro. Yes. So let me talk about. I was talking about the spell that I was being cast. So I visited Ghana. Okay, when I came to Brazil, I've been to Ghana only once. Before going to Ghana, I was super okay. I was not sick. I hardly get sick. Like I was fine before going to Ghana. Okay, so when I visited Ghana, that was in 2015. I visited Ghana, and when I visited Ghana, what happened? I went through this kind of problem. I didn't know. When I came back from Ghana, I have been sick since then till date. I am always sick, like sick every day. I'm sick every day. Like there is no week that I don't get sick. And the funny thing? When when somebody casts a spell on you, like when somebody casts a spell on you, the funny thing is you will go to hospital, you do any type of checkup, and they won't find a thing. They won't find a thing. You understand? Yeah. Say no to racism. You can get in touch with me on Instagram and also Telegram. Okay. I have my link at the description box. Any of my video, if you click it, you will see a description box where I have a link to my Telegram group, because I have a Telegram group where you can get in touch with me. And my Instagram is from Africa to South America. Even if you type on Google, from Africa to South America, Instagram, you will find me. I'm the only guy. So you can get in touch with me. So I'm telling you guys, the spell. So when I got back to Brazil, I am always sick. Like I get sick, I go to hospital, I do tons of exams, and all comes out negative. They don't see anything. Like I do any type of exams, I go through machines, they take my blood samples, they do some heavy operations, and they just want to see what is wrong with me. They want to see what is wrong with me, but they don't see anything. My results always came out negative. All my results came out negative. All my results came out negative. If you want, I can show you. I have a test. The test that I did, it's like one full of bag, like traveling bag, the big traveling bag. I have, you don't know, black magic is real, my people. So when I got back from Ghana, I have been sick till date. Till date, they don't know what is wrong with me. If you go to my Instagram, the last operation that I did, they operate to see if I had there is a problem, but they didn't find anything. If you think I'm lying, let me take you guys to my what do you call it? My Instagram. I'll show you guys the video on my Instagram about about what happened. Let me just show you guys my video on Instagram. The last operation that I did. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Okay. I have the video on my Instagram, so I'm going to share the last operation that I did. They were confused. They didn't know what was wrong with me. So till date, I'm sick. Till date, I'm sick. I get pneumonia. I live in a country where, in a city where it's not hot, it's not cold, but I do get pneumonia 4 to 5 times. I do get pneumonia 4 to 5 times in a year. 4 to 5 times in a year, pneumonia. Okay, let me just look for the video and show you guys. So this is my Instagram, okay, guys. This is my Instagram, and the last operation that I did, they were investigating what was wrong with me. Why am I sick all the time? But they didn't find anything. So black magic is super real, my people. So if you think it is a lie, don't wish for it to happen to you. Okay? It's real. It's not a joke. I'm looking for it here. I'm going to share with you guys right now the video. I did a video when I was at the hospital. I did a video when I was at the hospital. Let me see. Let me see. Which video is this one? Okay, no, not this. There is a video that I posted. I posted a video from hospital. I'm looking for the video to show you guys, okay, guys? So bear with me for me to show you guys how serious it was. It wasn't a joke. I'm looking for the video. I'm looking for the video so that I can show you guys. Okay, so this is the video. This was the last operation that I did. You see? This was what? The last operation that I did. What they did was they drill my hip. They drill it. They wanted to see, to take a sample from my how do you call it? My lungs, to see what the problem was. You see? Yeah, so this was the last operation that I did. So African magic is real. African magic is what? Is yeah. Hey Davon. Davon Ayaruka. Ayaruka. Davon want to visit Ayaruka. Yes. Yeah, so Aha, this is a very good question. This is a very good question. Foley. Foley says, if black magic is so powerful, why have the Europeans been able to control and dominate Africa for so long? Perfect. This is a very good question. Let me answer this question for you. Okay, so when I told you that black people, most of us, we are joke, then I get attacked. Black, especially specifically in the west of Africa, they use the black magic to kill each other. They don't use black magic to kill somebody they don't know. You understand what I'm saying? They don't use black magic to do what? To kill people they simply don't know. You understand? So they use black magic to simply what? To kill people they know, people who are close to them, people who are family, like who like their family, their blood. You understand? So whilst the Europeans, listen, whilst the white man comes to Africa to learn the black magic, to use it for something useful, there in the West Africa or in the most of African countries where we have black magic, we don't use it for good thing. You understand? And what do I mean we don't use for good thing? I mean we use it to kill each other. We use it to destroy each other. You understand what I'm saying? So if we use it to destroy each other, how can we dominate the world with our black magic? Whilst we are using it to kill each other. We use it to kill each other. That is why I say we hate each other. Most of us black people, we hate each other, that we don't care. Outsider will come in and then take whatever he wants and then leave, so that we can continue killing each other or fighting. You understand? So the problem is we don't use the black magic for something good. We rather use the black magic to harm each other. You understand? Because before the Europeans went to Africa to introduce Christianity, or the Arabs went to Africa to introduce Islamic religion, we were killing each other already with the black magic. But when those people came in, we didn't use the black magic to protect ourselves, but rather we even used it because it was a big advantage for us to dominate each other. You understand? Like if you are a different tribe, I'm a different tribe, then the European is coming to help you to defeat the other tribe, you quickly do it. You understand? But the white man doesn't think that way. You understand? I don't really want to go deep into these kind of issues, because I know people will start attacking. Okay, so if they were to be born in Africa and grew up, they will know how it feels. Yes, most of them you will simply know and understand and feel what we feel, because it's not easy. I'm telling you guys, look, it's simply not easy. But anyway, today the topic is about my lovely Nigerian people. Anybody who has something to say, any experience, or what they have in mind about this topic about Nigerians, you can simply let me know. What do you think? Do you want to join? Do you want to talk? Let me know at the comment section. Yeah, anybody want to talk? Anybody want to talk? Yes, anybody want to talk? Aha. Yeah, so guys, so like I said, Nigerians, They are not bad people. Only few of them are making problems across the world. That is why the world is looking at them like that. But we as an Africans, we shouldn't treat Nigerians like that. Yes, we shouldn't do what? Treat Nigerians like that. We should always give them the chance to show if they are really bad or not. You understand? We should just keep an eye on them. That's all. But anyway, um, any questions before? Because I don't want to do a long video. I don't want to do a long video. I simply came here to see if I will get anybody to also talk about this too as well, if they have something to say, so that I can invite them to come on and then say something. So let me give you guys the chance to also, if you want to come and say something, there is a link here. Just click on the link and let me know. Click on the link and do what? And let me know. Yes. Yeah, so guys, yes. Anybody want to join the conversation? Because I'm planning to end this live video right now. Okay. Uh, so guys, it's a quite a supreme leader. Like I said, I'm going to bring you some vlogs too as well and teach you guys how to search for anything when you are coming to Brazil or you are in Brazil and you are looking for something you don't know how to go about it. I'm going to help you out to go through it, and I'm going to do another video and then teach you guys how to search for rent. If you want to rent a place, if you want to buy a car, if you want to buy electronics, if you want to do any type of thing, we have a website for it. Okay. And when you are going to rent an apartment, mostly don't don't simply go for cheaper prices, because cheaper prices, maybe the apartment might be away from the city and all that. So there are a whole lot of things you have to look at before. But I'll teach you guys how to search for a rent and all that. So guys, it's about the supreme leader. I don't want to do a long video. I just wanted to share this short story with you that the Nigerian lady went through. So guys, don't forget, it's your boy the supreme leader. Subscribe to this channel, share the channel. Don't just watch the video, give the video some thumb up, and also follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.